what I had to do was I had to do this. And Mrs. Beautiful over here. Say something for the camera, Miss Beautiful. Wow. What's going on, guys? We're from RXZ Nation 87, branch off of TZ Nation 87. I own a LSA swap 1987 RXZ L1. You'll already see me take out the LS2, so it is officially LSA swap. Before we start the day, let's start with the word of the day. With Job 15:16, verse 4. Yeah, thou castest all fear, restraineth prayer before God. For thy must underneath thy iniquity, and thou chosest into the tongue of the crafty. How it starts off, they cast all fear and restrain this prayer before God. It's pretty much only telling you how to pray based upon instructions. Like you cast out fear. Like you can't have fear when you pray. Cast out that fear. You're supposed to be strongest and have your prayer before God. Yeah. So basically, in a sense, he's telling you how to pray. He's telling you of how you should go about and do it. So what you should do is go about that and try praying that way. Actually do pray to God. That's how it'll come out. It should come out without fear. So word of the day. Alright guys, I'm going to fix the intake on this. Before we get started on the transmission, check this out. Wanted to work on that. Got the final fitment for the supercharger and the dual coulter intake. That looks really good. Now that's with everything off. So now I gotta get that welded just like that. One of a kind. I have not seen nobody with an LSA with a dual coulter intake like that. I am the first. Anybody who does it after that has money, they copy it off of me. I just wanted to put a black t-shirt over it this time. So it actually looks like the lid's on. The lid, everything will look a lot better. We'll get that in there, oil cooler, because I have the lines for the oil cooler lines now. My, oh my, I must say the LSA is looking great. Yes. I'm with my girlfriend right now. So I'm gonna lift the engine, I'm gonna lift this car up, put this piece inside of the transmission, and we're gonna bolt this up.
That's a workout. I should be doing that.
So now that we have this jacked up, now I'm going to put this inside. I'm gonna bolt this up. I forgot to tell you that I actually got the rusted exhaust in. I got the drive shaft out. Now that we have a pilot bearing installed, it's time to put in the clutch. I don't have any way that I can show you how to do it. So first we got to start with this piece. Take these out. You got to start with these. Start with these bolts. These bolts are the bolts that goes in. When it comes time for this, I would strongly suggest you put in Loctite. However, there's an issue with my check on it and I was not able to buy Loctite, so this is the only opportunity that I have to get this in. I'm gonna just have to send it and hope to God that the issues doesn't continue to happen with the bolts falling out like you've seen in the previous videos. Just hope and pray that it doesn't happen again. Grab this. This is really heavy though. So we're gonna bolt this up first. Just before I do any of that, I'm gonna clean this. Make sure it's a nice, clean, smooth surface before I do anything. This side is now nice, clean, and smooth. You can see the shine, shining the whole way. That's why I have the light there too. to even show you. So now we're going to assemble it. I took off the watch because I didn't want to damage the watch. Yes. It's not an actual lid, but I'm still waiting for the lid to try to do a mock-up. Tall as the lid is going to be. That's the same size. Working on things right now. I might be able to stuff it underneath the stock hood for now. A different hood in mind I'm getting in the future, but for now, stock hood. So now let's get this bad boy installed. I can't record it because it's heavy and it takes two hands, so I'll show you after when it's done. Now that we have this bolted on, cleaned up, now it's time to put on this. Let me clean this up first and then I'll attach it. Alright guys, we are centered. Now it is time to install the transmission. Let's get it. I am right now trying to put this transmission in. Like I said, it is stuck. It's hard to get inside because of original transmission tunnel. Most likely touching the top of the tunnel, most likely. Issues with this tunnel I came to terms with. So in regards to putting in the transmission, I can either disassemble this and take this apart again with the hydraulic clutch. That's a pain in the butt itself. Or I can assemble this together, put it in there, run into the tunnel issues. If I do this, this should work. And that is everything fully assembled. We'll have to proceed to jack this up and then take the engine mounts off of it, have it come down, because it'll be down about 1.5 inches. It'll give me more clearance just to slide the transmission in. Now I have to jack this back up and then slide in the engine mounts. And I'm also running out of time. I have to go to work. So which means for this car, a lot of things push, push, rush, 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 push, push. Hate it when it's like that, but it seems to be the only way that I hate processes like this when I can't get it all done in one day. It's like a week to get everything done. I hate days like this. And I'll pick back up with you later. Can't wait till I get that lid on here for it to be complete. Okay, let me explain. So I had to take the bumper off again because I had to jack the engine up. Had to put this off. It's difficult. So I took that off so I can take the bolts out of the engine mounts and then lower it down. Gives me 1 inch more clearance, 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. That way I could put the transmission inside. Down to here, I've been trying to get this transmission up, but it's still not working. So which means I have to disconnect the bell housing, disconnect the transmission, and I have to put it up like that. It doesn't look like it's gonna get up any other way. Here we go, and doing this. The transmission is the hardest part of putting in the car. It's an easy job, but it's the hardest part in this one. Yeah, it's the hardest part regarding about this car. I'm gonna get working on that as soon as I get to a point where I feel like I can film. Until then, I'm gonna work that off the scenes because I need music to work on this stuff. Hold on guys, this is in fact a new day. What I have right now, I have this hooked up because I'm gonna jack this up, put the engine mounts. That's why. I'll show you. Because the transmission is now bolted in, I gotta remove that bolt and put in a smaller one, get it closer. But the transmission is in. That's it guys. Now I gotta put on the drive shaft. Get the drive shaft in. Probably gotta fix the exhaust. Transmission's in. Okay. I had to do something really insane. Listen, I had to make a choice and I had to make it now. And I had to get this in here. I did not want to do this. I had to also put out a fire. So let me tell you what I had to do. Pretty much what I had to do was I had to do this. I had to cut right there. I had to cut that whole thing out in order to get it. I didn't want to disassemble the transmission. There's a lot of stuff that I got to do. Well, I didn't want to do that, so I had to cut in here. This stuff actually caught on fire. See, I put it out. It's what I'm going to do, find a welder, and I'm going to have this I found like a metal piece and we'll have this welded up. See, like the only way it's gonna work is to have the tunnel enlarged too. Yep. Yes, sir. That's the one thing that I didn't want to do, but I had no other choice to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jack this up. I'm going to put in the engine mounts and the spacers, and we're going to just sit it back down. And I can put this back over there. LSA. Now everything is back together. The engine mounts are on. It's giving me a little bit of problem with the shim, so I just said screw it, just drop it in. I got to hurry up and go to work. And anyway, the transmission's in, the engine's in. I'm going to have to come back later and put in the drive shaft. Then we'll be able to put this thing down. I'll check you out next time. Well, we got everything back in. As you can see at the engine, everything is put back together. Transmission, and the transmission is on. It's bolted up. So engine and transmission combination is good. I'm going to do the drive shaft and connect it back up there, and then we can drop this down. And that'll be it for this video. I'm going to actually show that process when I get underneath there and do that. Yeah, that's essentially it. Oh man, so this mission was a lot of hard work today. A lot of hard work. I gotta go somewhere, but we're gonna pick up when I get back, and we're gonna do the drive shaft. Catch up. By the way, I have the bumper back on too. Yep, gotta fix that little piece though. This piece is already fixed. With the side view, LSA. Yep. This is the final day. Final day. Connected. Sorry I didn't show it. We are connected for the transmission. We are connected for the drive shaft. We're connected for the drive shaft. I'm going to keep this up. There's a ground that I got to put on the starter. There's a few wires that I got to do. The base of what I was trying to do is already done. It's one of those things like, since it's up, I might as well get to it. But like I said, I got to do something with the starter. Connect some wires with the starter, do the ground wire, get the ground wire from here to the block. Gotta get it off of here somehow. Still stuck. It's still stuck on there. I gotta take it off. The LSA. I don't know what happened to my light, but my light just went out. Using the light from the phone. Like I said, I got those things to work out. A lot of things, like a few odds and ends things to work out. So I got to get a pulley. I get I think there's something with ATI. And get a new valve as well. And I'm upgrading, I think, to a 2.4 or a 2.45. But that'll be later in the future. That'll be later in the future, guys. So I also got to get new cones for the one at the bottom as well. I also got to hook the oil cooler lines up too as well. We are done what we needed to get done. The LSA is done. The thing that I was trying to get done, I just got done. The only thing that I gotta do now is sit it down and end the video. Right, the only thing I gotta do is just drop this down. We're waiting for it, and we can get ready for the first drive. I'll close back when I'm done work. It might be night, it may be day, I don't know. It looks so much better when it's on the ground. The LSA, LS2 is definitely for sale. The LSA. Comment down below, should we put twin turbos up on this? Twin turbskis, twin compound, twin turbo supercharged LSA. iRock ZL1. Comment down below, what should I do? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this down and I'm going to close it after I get done work. I got to go. Alright guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Well, now we're about to watch the fun moment where he sits back on the ground. And you guys are going to be... The swap will be 100% done. Here we go, guys. There it is. And there you have it, the LSA swap. It is complete. It is sitting on the ground. Give it some time. It was in the air, that gap right there. It'll settle in. It'll go a little bit further down. But we are going to do some stuff for that. Now the LSA is sitting there. The whole engine is complete. The LSA engine is complete. The transmission is complete. Drive shaft is connected. It's bolted up. Yeah, now Dragon ZL1 is 100%, well, as far as mechanical wise, for now, 100% done. So guys, if you like this video, please be sure to give this a big old thumbs up. All my social media is down in the links below: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, DragonZL1. All of my information is down there. DragonZL1, TZNH, something, even the multi-channel. So if you love, sure to give this a big old thumbs up, guys. Oh yes. It is a big old thumbs up because we've been waiting for this one. Been waiting for this one for a while. Swap is 100% done. LSA. So need the lid though. Yeah, that's it for DragonZL1, guys. So make sure to give that a big old thumbs up, and all of his V8 900 horsepower glory. So with that being said, be sure to keep it TZ all the way to the end, and make sure to keep God in your heart, because without God, nothing is possible. It's getting really chilly out. I'm surprised that the leaves is still there. It should have been falling down by now, but it'll probably fall down like hotcakes anyway. So DragonZL1 is good, but be sure to follow God. Without God, none of this stuff is even possible. Be sure to follow DragonZL1 and on all the links below, and get ready for the first try. We need the harness, we need the injectors, we need the flex fuel sensor. I gotta do something with the clutch line. I gotta fill the brake fluid up, I gotta fill the fluids up, and we need that lid. After that, we'll be ready for the first drive. Oh my gosh, can't wait. Anyway guys, plane's coming over, roll my audio. Take care, God bless you, have a great day.